Good morning and welcome to the Perkins Garage's YouTube channel for a Ford Kuga Vignale PHEV walk around video. But before we do get started, if you are enjoying our content, hit on the subscribe button and never miss a minute of our content ever again. This here is a solar silver Ford Kuga Vignale PHEV. So that is a plug-in hybrid electrical vehicle. At the back we have a 14.4 kilowatt battery that can feed the front electric motor to give you up to 40 miles of fully electric driving. And once that electrical range runs out, you have a 2.5 litre petrol engine that produces 225 PS of power, transmitted through the front wheels through an automatic gearbox. So we have the best of both worlds. You can run this as a fully electric vehicle, or you can just drive it like an everyday vehicle and get some very good MPG out of the hybrid system. This vehicle is registered on a 72 registration, meaning we have Ford warranty with us until January 2026. The vehicle itself has only done just under 1,000 miles, but like always, I'll get the exact number once we're on the dash in a moment. So sit pretty and let me walk you around this lovely solar silver Ford Kuga Vignale. So the first thing we're going to do is arrive to the near side front corner, summon the remote central locking key, and we can wake up the daytime running lights using the unlock button. A quick disclaimer, they might appear to be flashing in your video simply because the frequency in which my camera records, but let me assure you in real life they're not flashing. They look amazing and they give you the ultimate visibility no matter the lighting conditions. Inside those gigantic headlights are the quad prism LED projector headlights, so you've got some fantastic headlights on this vehicle. Just below we have the LED front fog lights, and we can start to see our parking sensors making their way around the front lip of the bumper. This vehicle has the Vignale driver assistance pack, so that little dully bit underneath the number plate there is a front collision radar, and that's for the pre-collision assist, which I'll explain once we're inside the vehicle in a moment. Moving ourselves around now to the offside front, we can see the first 19-inch alloy wheels. That's the 10-spoke design, and they look gorgeous. They are fitted with Continental Contact 6 tyres on as standard, and only doing 1,000 miles of work, you can still see the paint from when they were new, so they're in very good condition. Before we progress around with the rest of the body, it's time to look at some sensors. So this vehicle, we have one there which is a light sensor. Ready for the hand movements, everybody? The sun goes down, the moon comes up, your lights come on automatically. Looking further north into the windscreen there, that long sensor you can see there is for the traffic speed sign recognition software, and I believe the other one on the right hand side is for the rain sensing wipers. I'll double check that once we're inside the vehicle in a minute. Further north we have the panoramic glass opening roof, letting a stream of cool air into the cabin. Maybe not at the end of October because it's getting a little bit chilly, but we have a lovely panoramic glass opening roof. Back down to the body now, we can start to move ourselves around to the driver's door. So using the key, if I was to just lock the vehicle like so, put the key in my pocket like so, and take you to half zoom. On the door handle here we have these 5 lines that signifies we have the keyless entry system. With a tap behind the door handle there, that unlocks the vehicle. A tap there will then lock the vehicle. Please note we have power folding and heated door mirrors. Doesn't stop there, because at the end of the door mirrors we have this little icon which is for blind spot assist, otherwise known as BLIS. So if someone is in your blind spot, either on the near side or the off side, this will illuminate orange to let you know it's unsafe to pull in or out. If you then indicate on that solid light, it will then start flashing at you to definitely tell you not to pull in or out. If you don't enter the vehicle after a certain period of time, I believe it's about 20 seconds on this particular model, the vehicle will then lock itself, so it's a very safe system. But obviously if you weren't in close proximity to the vehicle, it's not going to unlock altogether. So coming around the vehicle now, we can start to see the colourway of the vehicle. So we have the beautiful solar silver with the rear privacy glass, and we have the gloss black trims at the back there, and obviously the black roof, so it gives that real nice two-tone effect. So see, the vehicle is now locked once again. So moving at this stage of the vehicle, I move to the offside rear. I get the camera nice and high, and I shimmy the camera along the offside of the body, hopefully showing you at home how lovely all these panels are. So nice and slowly, then we can wrap that round to the offside rear wheel. Give you a good look at that. So starting to make our way around the rear of the vehicle, we can start to see parking sensors. So parking sensors trail all the way along the bottom lip of the bumper, giving you a very accurate rear parking system, and they are complemented beautifully with a high definition reversing camera, which we shall cover in a second. But sticking to the body just for the minute, we're going to give the near side the exact same treatment. So starting the camera nice and high, we can start to shimmy the camera along. So please note, the vehicle is filled, or fueled even, from the near side rear under that flap there. The vehicle is charged from the near side front flap. So I'm just going to follow the body quickly and just show you the near side front wheel, like so. Give me a good look at that. I love the wheels in here, they're all in a perfect condition. Anyway, so near side front is where you'll charge the vehicle. So this is called a Type 2 connection. This will support up to 11 kilowatts an hour charging, but more than likely at home that will deliver you 7 kilowatt an hour charging. Please remember, this vehicle has a 14.4 kilowatt battery, so at a bit of quick maths, 7 kilowatt an hour times 2 is going to give you a full charge. So for example, your daily commute is 30 miles round trip, so you can run this vehicle on fully electric for your daily commute, and when you get home in the evening, pop it back on charge, then it'll be ready to go again, well, in 2 hours, but if not, then it'll be perfectly ready to go for your next day's driving. So that is where the vehicle is charged from, and I shall come to the charging, the chargers at the back in just a second. So now we're at the rear of the vehicle once again. Getting the key out of my pocket, you can double click on the unlock button, because this vehicle features a power tailgate. That's a very nice feature indeed. So now approaching the boot inside the Kuga. So the first thing we're going to look at is your charger. So this comes supplied with a 3-pin plug charger that goes into any domestic socket. So this doesn't charge at 7 kilowatts an hour. This one charges at about 3. So this will comfortably charge the vehicle overnight. So you don't have to have the pod fitted to your house to supply you the 7 kilowatt an hour charging. This will charge it nice and slowly overnight. And again, at the end there, we have that Type 2 connector that goes in the port that I've just demonstrated to you. If you need any more advice, help, or just me to answer any questions on charging, please get in contact and I'll answer everything you need to know. So in the back of the boot there, we have a 12-volt socket. We have these lovely little levers, and I shall demonstrate from here. So on the right one, you pull this lever. If the seatbelt wasn't connected, and that pushes the right hand seat down. So obviously this is live video, ladies and gentlemen, it's never going to go smoothly. Underneath the boot liner there, we do have the space saver spare wheel, and all relevant tools and jacks are situated around the outside, so you can change the spare wheel. In this hybrid version, the actual 12-volt battery is located underneath the spare wheel. That's inside the boot. Put that back like so. So very large volume boot. I reckon a baby orangutan in there, not a problem. So to aid the power tailgate, we have a button on the offside of the boot seal. So bring that back down to earth. Beautiful. Okay, so that is the exterior taken care of. Let's have a look at inside the rear. So the keyless entry is then lock the vehicle again. So using the key, we can unlock it. So you have some beautiful Vignale interior. So we have a really nice soft touch leather on all the door cards with a harder plastic further up, which is nice and easy to clean. It's going to be very durable, ready for all of life's adventures. Spinning the camera around now to the floor. We have the floor mats in there already. We have rear heated seats, yes, rear heated seats, 2 USB-C charging points down there as well, so that will deliver you 5 amps of charging per socket. I think it's a parallel system, so maybe 2.5 amps, but perfect to charge all the iPads, iPods, tablets, whatever the kiddies might be using. Speaking of kiddies, if they do require the ISO fixing seats, we have 2 ports, one on the near side rear and one on the offside rear. The middle you can fold down to be a lovely little cup holder, or if not, you have the temporary seat in the middle. This leather is a very durable, hard wearing. It's actually perforated in the middle there, and it's all defined by this lovely white stitching all the way around with some very comfortable seating. And there's a few more party pieces as well, because these seats are individual, so you can actually move them forward, and using this lever here, actually, sorry, I've only got two hands, recline them back like so, so giving you a more comfortable journey, if you like, so you can be nice and reclined. So that's inside the rear, but it's also a very nice opportunity just to look to the sky quickly and show you how much light that panoramic glass roof lets in. So that's the exterior, that's the rear taken care of. But what I do want to show you as well, just because I'm sad like this and love a bit of engineering, this vehicle comes with the door protectors. So as you open and close the door, you get this lovely little bit of plastic wrapping the end of your door. This is on every door, by the way, not just the fronts. So if you do have kids jumping out at supermarket car parks, it not only protects your property, but it protects other people's property also, hopefully saving you from those nasty bills. Okay, driver's door card now. We have a 10-way electric driver's seat, and that comes with 3-way memory function. 4 electric windows and 4 controls can be found on the driver's door card, along with window lock-in and mirror controls found just in front of it. If we spin it around now, we can have a look at these beautiful front Vignale embroidered seats. So these are both heated seats. The passenger is a manually adjustable, and the driver's is a, count with me guys, count with me, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 way adjustable driver's seat. I'm just going to jump inside the vehicle now. You're going to hear a bit of distortion on my microphone, so please just bear with me for a moment. Okie dokie, now inside the vehicle, foot on the brake like so, and the engine start stop button goes green. One click of that and that gains us power to the vehicle. This Kuga features my favourite dashboard on any Ford, which is the digital dash. So I'm going to be controlling this dashboard using the back, OK and direction arrows and the menu button on the right hand side of the steering wheel. So very quickly, if I just show you this screen like so. So starting from left to right, the left hand gauge there, we have a coolant temperature sensor. We have your digital speedo found in the middle. At the bottom we have the compass, we have the odometer. So I said I'll get the exact miles, and that is currently 966.2. The temperature outside is cold, 9 degrees. We have a gear selector indicator. We have the battery range. I know I haven't got around to charging it yet, but that will display 40 miles. And we also have the fuel gauge just next to it. Just above it, we have the power in kilowatts. So because we have an electrical system and we have the engine, we need to combine the output of the power. So the RPM gauge is fairly redundant, and that's been replaced with the power kilowatts. The right hand side, we have the fuel gauge. We have hill descent control icon there, and the green ready sign. Any hybrid or electrical vehicle without the green ready sign, you're not going anywhere. This screen is very customizable because we have selectable drive modes, and when you change between the drive modes, it changes the colours on the screen. So I've just put it into sport mode. That will turn the engine on automatically, and that gives you a nice red, grey, sporty intent to match the drive mode you're in. So it's very nice. But whatever one you go to, let's go to snow and sand. Traction control is off, and it goes to a lovely dusty kind of screen. So it's a very nice feature indeed. But in the middle of this screen, if I just wait for it to come back again, in the middle of the screen we have different select screens on there, navigational preferences, you have your phone connectivity, display settings in there as well. So we do have things such as live tyre pressures or oil life and brake coach in there. So that's a bit about the screen. So moving out now, just to confirm now, I was controlling the screen using the arrows and all these buttons on the right hand side of the steering wheel. Below we have a voice command button, a pickup, decline and previous and next song function there also. The left hand side of the steering wheel is where you'll find the Vignale driver assistance adaptive cruise control. So this includes setting the distance to the vehicle in front of us, setting your speed like classical cruise control or classic cruise. anyway, I think you want to call it. And this one here is for lane centering, so that will keep you in the middle of the white lines. So progressing the video into the center console now, we have a few more buttons. So just to confirm, EV, this will set the vehicle to be a fully electric vehicle for the capacity of the battery. This will turn on and off the parking sensors. This is the mode button to change the drive mode of the vehicle, and this one here is for forward active park assist. So that uses the front and rear parking sensors to gauge the distance of the gap, and if appropriate it will carry out either a parallel park in, a bay park in, or a parallel park out. And you can click on the X to exit the system. Okay, before we do the screen, we're just going to do the heating controls quickly. We have dual zone air conditioning, so both sides of the cabin can be set to individual temperatures. That includes also the winter pack. So the winter pack is obviously your rear heated seats and your front heated seats also. So you can be in safe knowledge that everyone in your vehicle is going to have a nice warm bum. And the driver is going to have nice warm hands. And even when it's frosty, you're going to have a nice warm windscreen because you have the Ford electronically heated windscreen. So perfect for gearing up for the winter conditions that are about to hit us. Just in front we have all the flows of the vents there. We have the rear demist, front demist, automatic function, different air conditionings there, and again this will set the temperature to this side. Just south of that we have a wireless charging pad, so if your phone supports wireless charging, place it down there and that will wirelessly charge it. If not, we have a USB-C, about 5 amps of charging, a USB 1 which is about 2.1 amps of charging, but the USB A will be for your data connection. So what I mean by that is this screen is fully supportive of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So whichever software you have on your mobile phone, plug it in and it will pretty much change this screen here to a replica of your smartphone. And by that I mean it will use most of the applications on your phone. So you can use the voice assistant button that I had displayed to you earlier to activate either your Google Assistant or Siri. You can ask Siri to do, or Google Assistant to do anything you like, whether it's make a phone call, send a text message, set your navigation, what's the football score, what's the weather like Saturday. You can ask it anything whilst you're driving, but it keeps your hands off of your phone. And also another advantage of that is we have a very lovely Ford Sync navigation. So if I'm going to give you a quick demonstration, to set this couldn't be simpler. Click the search bar, wait for the keyboard. You'd like to come to Perkins, you're going to need Charlie Mike 77 6 Sierra Alpha. Simply click the search bar and that will navigate you straight here to Perkins, like so. And you can have the directions appear on the screen ahead of you also. I'm not going to click start because obviously I'm here already, but if you wasn't a fan of the Ford navigation for whatever reason, I won't be offended. You can also use your Apple Maps, Google Maps and Waze all on this screen. Fantastic. Equally, I've got so much spec on this car. We have a front vision camera, so you can see those cars there. Click it once more, that will also go into a panoramic view, so you can see the red car and the grey car ahead of me. So yes, you have a nice front and rear camera and front and rear parking sensors. This is the longest video I think I've ever done, but here we go. We are not finished yet, guys, because we have a B&O sound system that produces 575 watts of audible power. So this has an incredible sound system, and I believe that is 10 individual B&O speakers. So if that is what you're into, you can also go onto the screen, go into your settings, go into B&O, and you can adjust all your sound settings there. Just quickly, I said this has the Vignale driver assistance pack. That includes cruise control, speed limiter, lane keeping system. We have a pre-collision assist there, traffic sign recognition, rear view camera, BLIS, grade assist, wrong way alert, cross traffic alert, driver alert, and traction control. And very quickly, if we were to go into vehicle, we can see all of the other settings from there as well. So I mentioned earlier we have, for example, the rain sensing wipers, and we also have the power tailgate. In lighting we have the auto high beam in there as well, and we can set the different heights to the power tailgate as well, so all your settings in there also. So I think that's about everything covered on this vehicle. I haven't even got round to the charging screens yet, but I think in the interest of time, I think you probably had enough of me. So thanks very much for watching this video. Any questions you might have, please do give me a call, 01376 550 899. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and even leave us a lovely comment below. So thanks for watching. I'll speak to you very soon.